Welcome everybody. Today's webinar, I'm going to focus on medicinal or tonic fungi and beta-glucans, which are truly a secret to superior immune function. It's really based on the power of ancient foods. There are two main ancient foods. Algae are water-based. They created our atmosphere and therefore life as we know it. Fungi are earth-based. They literally terraformed our planet. These two ancient foods each have the most biologically elemental nutrients known. These are the first nutrients upon which life itself was built. And in fact, some of those nutrients helped actually create the templates for health that live still in our DNA. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, ancient and wild foods are considered to be up to 800 times more potent than farmed foods. There is a difference in the energy of an ancient or wild food. In order to survive year to year and century to century, wild and ancient foods have had to adapt to the changes in nature. The adaptogenic nutrients that they have created as survival mechanisms to radiation and stress also help your body adjust to stress instead of just getting sick. So to help your body adjust to stress, you really want a wild and or ancient food. Because when you have a farmed food, you're taking care of it. An ancient food, a wild food, has to survive on its own. This webinar is going to focus in on fungi. Tonic fungi have been used by humans for thousands of years. They are important in spiritual practices and as indigenous foods and medicines. They offer some of the most powerful benefits in nature. These benefits include healthy gastrointestinal system. It supports cardiovascular health. They are very powerful anti-inflammatories for many reasons. Many have anti-tumor agents. They facilitate the apoptosis of cancer cells. And in particular, fungi have a powerful effect on your immune function. The immune benefits found in medicinal mushrooms come from several different nutrients, including vitamins such as D2, C, E, and B vitamins, microminerals like selenium, the antioxidant families, which include ergosterols and triterpenoids. There's over 300 triterpenoids that have been identified, and beta-glucans. And I'm going to focus this presentation mostly on beta-glucans. Beta-glucans are strings of glucose molecules that create a soluble fiber that have incredible health benefits. There are different types of beta-glucans named according to how these molecules are strung together. After a century and a half of research, many studies have shown that beta-glucans act as immunomodulator agents, meaning they help us trigger a cascade of events in our systems that help regulate our immune function and make it more efficient. Clinical trials in more recent years, the last 40 years, have shown that the specific type of beta-glucan structure found in yeast and other fungi are the most effective in activating and supporting a healthy immune response. How do beta-glucans work? They work with our innate immune system cells. We're born with these specialized immune system cells in our gut and our skin. They are our first and baseline defense against invaders. The immune cells found in all parts of the skin are called fibroblasts. They have spider web-like tentacles that emanate out of them and go throughout the skin like an intricate lattice work. They patrol and then engulf and kill foreign invaders. In your gut, these cells are called Peyer's patches. Here they keep a watch for the introduction of viruses, bacteria, or other microbial invaders and jump into action with several different types of immune response cells when those are detected. When you take beta-glucans, it wakes up your fibroblasts and Peyer patch cells. Beta-glucans improve the ability of the immune cells to do their work. They also enhance wound healing by modulating the immune system's inflammatory response. They actually help your immune system respond more appropriately and quickly when you have any kind of wound. So this is just a little graphic. Here's your beta-glucan, and the receptor is in your immune cell. The beta-glucan literally acts like an activation tool. And now your immune cell is ready for if a pathogen comes, it will immediately start forming different immune responses that are appropriate to the pathogen. It could be interleukins, immunoglobulins, cytokines, T cells, B cells, natural killer cells. Beta-glucans affect all types of immune response. Important fungi for immune health include reishi, organoderma, maitake, cordyceps, shiitake, agaricus blazei, turkey tail, and then purified baker's yeast, which is a fungi, but it's a fungi, but not a mushroom. Reishi is perhaps the most famous of scientifically researched fungi. Reishi is rich in amino acids, enzymes, and minerals. It has been used medicinally for over 5,000 years in China. It has wide-ranging health benefits because of its high level of micronutrients, and more than 130 identified triterpenoid antioxidant compounds. Its complex sugars help strengthen immunity. That's its beta-glucans. It is shown in studies to help lower high cholesterol and to modulate blood pressures. And that's what it looks like. Maitake has been long valued as a gourmet culinary mushroom. It contains a variety of phospholipids, unsaturated fatty acids, polysaccharides, antioxidants, and plant sterols, especially the potent ergosterol, which is one of the most powerful antioxidants known to man. This adaptogenic mushroom promotes wellness and vitality and helps your body to cope with any type of stressor. Scientific benefits include helping maintain healthy blood sugar levels and weight loss. It also promotes cardiovascular health. And that's what maitake looks like. And it is delicious, by the way. We grow it here locally in Oregon, and it's also can be wild harvested. Cordyceps is revered in Asian cultures, and it was prized in the emperor's palace in China. In fact, the emperor's family was the only one allowed to use cordyceps. You could be put to death if you harvested and ate cordyceps and you were not of the imperial family. Rich in proteins, plant sterols, polysaccharides, antioxidants, and nucleoside derivatives, as some of its many critical components. Cordyceps has been utilized in extracts and formulas for health benefits for close to 8,000 years. It helps support healthy lung function, healthy kidney function, healthy heart function, and it improves immune function. It is especially beneficial for athletes or anyone who routinely works their body to exhaustion. Shiitake, shiitake is another culinary mushroom. Shiitake is especially beneficial for blood health and blood sugar stability. It helps to cleanse the liver, and it supports a healthy gut microbiome. It actually supports the growth of beneficial bacteria. Agaricus blazei has many health benefits. Studies show that it's helpful with cancer, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, arteriosclerosis, or hardening of the arteries, liver disease, bloodstream disorders, and digestive problems. It also supports bone health. It strengthens bones that have been weakened by osteoporosis. And it's another edible mushroom. Turkey tail, let me backspace. Turkey tail is one of the most powerful immune support fungi in nature. They contain a variety of powerful antioxidants and a lot of powerful beta-glucans. They also help improve the gut bacteria balance, and that in return also positively impacts your immune function, especially your innate immune function that does originate in your gut and skin. And they grow, these are not edible as far as like in culinary or in the kitchen. They have to be ground up to be eaten in a capsulated form. Purified baker's yeast has both 1,3 and 1,6 beta-glucans, and these are known to be especially beneficial for your immune cells. Because people can react to yeast negatively, the best way to use this is when it is processed correctly, not with high heat, not with solvents, but you remove the contents out and you leave what's called the ghost cell, or the outer shell of the baker's yeast, the little yeast cell, because that shell is where all of the benefit resides. And it looks like this. The baker's yeast, the outer circle is called a manoprotein, and that's the beta-glucans right below that. And then inside are the lipids and proteins and nucleic acids and the cellular components that people might react to. Once you remove all of that, and this is a patented form, there's only one company in the world that does this, you create a hollow mycosphere that is proven to be phenomenally beneficial for immune health. And I wanted to give a second picture because I love this. This up here is your 1,3,1,6 beta glucans. And here are your immunomodulatory proteins that live on the beta glucans. And then below that is chitin and the cell membrane, and those are stripped out from the yeast, and it leaves this outer shell of very, very potent and active molecules. How beneficial is this? Studies have been done even with bacteria as strong as anthrax, and has shown that even with exposure to anthrax, the use of this beta glucan product can prevent you getting it, whereas normally about 85 to 90% of the people exposed would get that disease. So it's very powerful. Perhaps the most important thing of all is when purchasing any supplement or food, quality control used by the provider you use. The gold standard of safety is going to be a GMP registration for the manufacturing facility, because a GMP registration means that every moment of that manufacturing process is tested and proven to be safe. So you are guaranteed a safe, pure product that has no contaminants or toxins. And when you're looking at a mushroom or algae product, we're talking about mushrooms in particular, they are bioaccumulators. If they grow in an environment with any toxins, they will accumulate that toxin. So the GMP registration makes sure that you will get a mushroom product that is not toxic or contaminated.